Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Thursday. Today is November 6th. I will be pulling messages today like I promised with the tarot and oracle messages that I said I was going to do later today from the video that I did earlier. I think it was earlier this afternoon. So let's get started and see what messages you might need to know for today. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a really great day, a fabulous, wonderful Thursday. Okay, and yeah, let's see what Spirit needs to tell you at this time. This will just be like an extra confirmation based on whatever video that I did earlier today, or it could just be more confirmations. I just heard a horn honk too, but it could just be more confirmations too when it comes to just getting downloads and intuitive, spiritual downloads and things like that, right? So let's get started, guys, and see what you might need to know. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What does the collective need to know for November 6th, actually? What clarity can you give the collective for November 6th? What messages do you have for the collective for November 6th, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, first card here, the Magician. Okay, guys. Ones are very significant, okay? One talks about, self, your personal life, your independence, individuality, even when it comes to new beginnings, right? First impressions, the way you approach certain things in life, your attitude, okay? That could be very, significant for some of you, even the way you view the world, right? But for some of you guys that resonate with this, the color red could be very significant. You guys could be wearing that color a lot more of recent. Root chakra energy could be very significant too, which is talking about what you have. And there is something about you guys having that root chakra energy and throat chakra energy. So when it comes to determination, when it comes to your skills, when it comes to movement with communication and taking action, you guys are able to do that, okay? You have the ability to do this, right? Concentration could be very significant too, but there is something about a new beginning, okay, when it comes to your independence and stepping into leadership. Some of you guys are initiators, okay? Even manifestors, okay? But this is also talking about taking initiative when it comes to self-motivation, individuality, your originality. Taking courage could also be very significant too when it comes to something new. And even your personal power, right? When it comes to taking direction, trailblazing, and starting fresh, okay? So there's something about a will to act, and also when it comes to like your confidence, okay? Some of you guys are focused right now, okay? So this is about your communication, okay? What you're attracting. This is creativity. This is success. This is accomplishments, okay? There is something about, like I said, communication, because again, Mercury is in the, sign of communication. But let's see what else shows up. But you guys could have been seeing like 1111. Okay, that could be confirmation for some of you, okay? Yeah, so again, Three of Wands is very significant. Okay, this is Sun in Aries. For some of you guys, again, this is you moving forward, right? When it comes to your growth and foresight, looking ahead. So again, Three of Wands could be very significant for some of you guys when it comes to taking action, right? There is also something... All my cards just dropped. Give me a second, guys. About that, guys. All my cards fell on the floor. I don't know if you guys heard it, but it was just like in the background. Like it sounded like someone fell down like a flight of stairs. Okay, but like I said, Three of Wands is, again, you guys are taking action, okay? Like I said, this is about your confidence, looking ahead. Some of you guys are Sun in Aries or may have Aries placements in your chart, okay? But the number 3 talks about you expanding, okay? This is about your, expanding your creativity could be significant, and also the way you express yourself also might resonate too. But when it comes to being the creator, again, communicating, being an artist, inspiring other people with your energy could be very significant. And even when it comes to like, traveling, like I said. So this could be like the mind, how you think, communication, and even the way that you are socially, active when it comes to certain, people, the media, things of that matter, okay? So again, you guys could be setting out new goals to explore new different things in your life, okay? Whether this is your love life, your career, or even just your finances. There's something about you looking ahead and stepping into new beginnings, okay? For some of you guys, this is also, cooperation and mutual understanding. For some of you guys, this could be your sensitivity, how you are emotionally as an empath. And even when it comes to like the power of unity and duality, some of you guys, this is about support too. So there's something about you trusting in the support that you're receiving, being receptive in that. And even when it comes to teamwork and partnerships, right? You guys are working towards that as well, okay? So communication could be very significant, and there is something about balance, okay? For some of you guys, the color may be pink, like a really soft pink, or peach could be very significant. This could be tied to some of you guys when it comes to your sacral chakra, but solar plexus is talking about I can, and it almost feels like you guys can feel that something is, picking up momentum, okay? So obviously take what resonates with that. Mars and Gemini, again, this is about communication. For some of you guys, this could be past energy too, right? So there is something about something to do with nines. Nines are very significant. This is about your wisdom, divination, okay? Some of you guys are philosophers, right? Even when it comes to learning and different cultures, that is what you guys are stepping into. So even when it comes to release, that is very significant. Releasing negativity could be very significant as well. For some of you guys, when it comes to, basically the stresses in life, some of you guys are releasing that as well, okay? And it does take a lot of time and effort. It doesn't happen overnight, but there is something about experiencing some type of anxiety, and worrying about what is happening in the present time, okay? And for some of you guys, there's something about needing to release that negativity, release that fear, so that you can move on to better and bigger new beginnings, right? So the Hangman, right? This is about reflection, okay? Neptune energy is very significant. And again, like I said, when it comes to surrendering and release, 12s also could be very significant too, okay? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know at this time, please? Whoops. Yeah, so we have here Venus and Virgo, what you guys are attracting at this time, okay? You guys are attracting a lot at this time, okay, when it comes to this energy. Again, nines are very significant, like I mentioned. For some of you guys, when it comes to the number 9 too, this is about completion when it comes to like service and compassion, okay? In my earlier message, I did see a card that showed up in the angel guide messages that talked about compassion, right? So even when it comes to like light workers, okay, some of you guys are light workers, you guys are healers, old souls, humanitarians are very significant too. There is something about an ending that's leading to a new transformation that's coming up. This is universal love for some of you guys, so you guys could feel this energy as well coming together, maybe with like a soul tribe or a group. But there is something about you healing other people because of your empathy, okay? You are selfless. Okay, selflessness is, significant in awareness. And even when it comes to letting go to ascend is very significant. So it's almost like someone is waiting for that one pentacle, okay, to make things more secure in their energy, right? There could be someone in your energy that they have all 9 pentacles, but you could be that one pentacle that they're missing, okay, to complete what it is that they're trying to do at this moment, okay? For some of you guys, self-employment could resonate as well, and financial independence. Clarity could also be very significant too when it comes to Gemini, Libra, and, Aquarius, right? For some of you guys are stepping into independence, okay? Number 13 equals 4. So this is stability when it comes to your independence, building your foundations, even when it comes to discipline. Okay, you guys are showing up as someone who's reliable, okay, able to build long-term foundations. And even when it comes to establishing roots and inner strengths, this is the energy that you guys could be, going through at this moment. So this is all mental energy. Some of you guys may have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do you have for the collective? Give me one more card for the collective, please. Thank you. Yeah, so there is something about stability, savings, okay, wealth, boundaries, okay. The number 4 is very significant. This is Sun in Capricorn, okay. For some of you guys, when it comes to financial stability and controlling your expenses, this is the energy that you guys are trying to move towards at this moment. So even like Christmas, okay, for some of you guys, you might not be celebrating Christmas, or you might not be buying certain things like you used to. For some of you guys, saving your money, okay, so that you can move towards your fulfillment might be more significant and more important to you at this time. So for example, if you guys are wanting to move, right? Yeah, something to do with you guys leaving a situation, okay? It's almost like someone packing up their things and leaving, okay? Moon in Aquarius energy is significant, the number 7, right? This is talking about spirituality, introspection, and also being a visionary, okay? It's almost like you have inner knowing and you guys are receiving clarity about a situation, okay? Awakenings are very significant, and also trusting in divine timing, okay? Some of you guys are analytical, okay? And there is something about also close and personal partnerships, romantic relationships, even business contracts are very significant, okay? Some of you guys will find out some type of information in the next 2 to 3 days, all right? So again, there is an uncertainty that you guys could be feeling at this moment, but again, you guys could be finding out some information at this time. I'm going to see if I can pull some more cards just to get more clarification. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Again, you guys are showing up as someone who's very confident, okay, when it comes to self. And that could be very triggering to other people. You're very optimistic and very social. So stepping into leadership could be very significant at this time, okay? Something could be happening within the next 4 days to 4 weeks. And like I said, 2 to 3 days could be very significant at this time. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? So for some of you guys could have felt like you were left out in the cold, okay? Especially when it comes to like unemployment, right? There's something about like, government money, things of that matter, right? There is something about this energy where you guys could have felt this, okay? But there is some type of communication that you guys are receiving at this moment. Mercury in Taurus could be very significant. This is saying that this is not the case. 5 of Pentacles, right? So you could have felt this energy where you guys could have felt left out in the cold, okay? You may have been experiencing some type of financial and emotional hardships and feeling left out, but Spirit is saying that everything happens for a reason, and there's a reason why certain things happen towards certain people, right? As annoying as that might sound, it's true. Sometimes you have to go through certain things to realize that it's not you, and that it's sometimes other people that need to do inner work and need to focus on self and basically learn to have compassion. So when it comes to emotional intelligence, not everybody may have the same emotional intelligence like yourself, unfortunately. And that is the kind of lesson that you guys are learning at this time, that even if it's family, friends, whoever it is, that not everybody will understand you emotionally, and only you will understand yourself emotionally, unfortunately. Will you meet people like you? Of course. You're definitely going to meet people like yourself who think the way that you do, who act the way that you act. Not to say that you guys are the same, but you guys are going to meet people who can mirror you in a sense that you don't feel uncomfortable and you don't feel uneasy being your authentic self, because you know that you're in a safe space or a safe energy. Okay, so even judgment is very significant too. But yeah, like I said, this one pentacle, Page of Pentacles. Remember I was talking about you guys being like in a 9 of Pentacles energy? Like you could be that one pentacle, okay? So there's something about like an older woman, okay, when it comes to like rewards, okay, achievements, independence, success. And there's something also about Page of Pentacles, okay, 1111. So some of you guys are very ambitious. You guys are planners. Even when it comes to consistency, okay, you guys are in this energy, right? Especially with the full moon that was in Taurus, and also it's in Gemini right now, Taurus and Gemini. There is something about balance that's coming through, okay? Last card is Six of Wands, so this is about your success, okay? Being able to triumph through, you know, the adversities, the challenges, okay, things like that. Even when it comes to like recognition, you guys are going to be recognized for the work that you do. Okay, someone's right ear could be ringing as well as confirmation, but solar plexus is I can. Okay, so again, this is about leadership, confidence, financial success. Jupiter in Leo is very significant. You may have Jupiter Leo placements, or there is something about, you know, your abundance, right? Stepping into new abundance, stepping into new prosperity in Leo, about leadership, okay? Like I said, this is the Queen of Wands, so leadership is significant, okay? Confidence is significant. Charisma is also significant, okay? The number 6 also could talk about, you know, again, rose pink is very significant in emerald green, but there is something about love, family, and being a nurturer. Healing is significant. Caregiving is significant, right? This is in regards to the home, healing relationships and responsibilities, even when it comes to servicing to other people, and balance between giving and receiving, okay? So there is something about a heart-centered leadership that could be significant for some of you. I'm going to see if I can quickly get some oracle messages to kind of add on to it. I'll probably get like one or two. So Spirit, what else can you give the collective at this time for November 6th, please? What do they need to know for November 6th? Yep, so when it comes to your persona, okay, your energy, everything about you, again, being your authentic self, you guys are about to have boundaries when it comes to certain people, places, and things. And the reason why I keep saying boundaries too is because there could have been something that happened in your energy recently where you realize that, you know what, I need to have some boundaries and I need to go back to focusing on self. And that could be what you guys are doing at this time. This is why maybe your guys' success could be coming in as well, because you guys are focusing on self and not focusing on, you know, what other people are doing at this time. So Spirit, thank you. It says, yes, you are correct. It says you have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So not sure who needed to hear that, but that was definitely confirmation for somebody. Okay, so 1111, like I said, could be very significant, okay? Like I said, 1111 is talking about, for some of you guys that resonate with this is talking about awakenings and divine alignment, okay? Gateways are, you know, significant. Master vision, spiritual awakening, psychic insights, higher inspirations, you know, being a teacher, your vibration as well, that's rising. And even when it comes to like your soul purpose is very significant, okay? So yeah, you guys need to keep going, because whatever it is that you guys went through or had to go through, that was confirmation, or like a sign of confirmation to ignore what it is and focus on yourself. Yeah, you guys are taking action at this time. So again, when it comes to your boundaries, you guys are taking action at this time. Abundance. Yep. So you guys are taking action at this time. Whatever happened in the past, or even the past could be like 10 minutes from now, an hour from today, right? Say there was something that happened where you were communicating something, or you were trying to relay something to somebody and their energy was just off, or there was something just off about the energy. Spirit is saying to trust your intuition and trust your gut and listen to what is being told to you at this time. When it comes to people, places, and things, you need to remember that you need to protect your energy and have boundaries, okay? Protect your energy, have boundaries, protect yourself, and focus on yourself. Yes, there are certain people, you know, like family, friends, that maybe you may have a close connection with, but in all honesty, if they're not giving you the same energy that you give to them, then cut it off, okay? Cut the cords, okay? Release it and let it go. Clearly, that energy is not serving us. And I say us as a collective because even I cut people off myself, okay? I release and let go people that don't serve me any longer, especially if emotionally it's not aligning with me anymore, okay? So that could be confirmation for some of you guys, but I am going to end it here. Thank you for watching up until this point of the video, and I appreciate the love and the support that you guys have been giving at this time, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, love you guys and have a great night. Bye.